As a prosecutor, I have to do the right thing to the right person at the right time. That's essentially what my job is. And sometimes that means punish hard, sometimes it means find another way to intervene. Most people think of prosecutors as punish people, throw them in jail. I look at it as I'm a minister of justice, and I know that might sound sappy, but I take it real true. That sometimes you got to do the right thing to the right person, and jail isn't always the right thing to do. I was watching veterans coming in droves, getting out of the service, and it seemed like they were all getting involved in the same stuff. Self-medicating, they're full of PTSD and combat stress, don't even know it, and the only way they can assuage themselves is by drinking or getting high. And when they do that, they end up getting in trouble, either out on the street, with their car, with their wife. And I'm watching these guys going to jail and going, nobody's ever treated what got them here. And I said, none of these guys were knuckleheads before they came into court. They were very squared away. So what drove them to what we're seeing? The fact that they served in combat, some of them for 2 years, 3 years, or in and out, 10, 12 deployments, and they wonder why their family's falling apart and they're falling apart. I don't wonder. I know what's going on, and I feel an obligation to do an intervention, and I actually have the power to do it as a prosecutor. Well, I got involved with Brock Hunter and a couple other really committed lawyers because I'd learned about the first veterans court in the country set up in Buffalo, New York, and I'd put a good deal of time into learning everything I could. So next thing you know, we started going, let's make one here. And we just started working like crazy. We didn't think we could get it done, and next thing you know, it was up and going. And right when we got it up and going, I had the dumb idea of running for office, so I ran for Washington County Attorney, and the very first thing I did when I got into the office is set up a veterans court there, and it's something I'm really proud of. There's a lot of different veteran court models out there, even in Minnesota here. Mine was a little different than others in that I didn't get a lot of judicial support when I set it up. I just set it up because I don't need full-time people. I just need commitment from some who care. And if I can get a commitment from a judge and a probation agent and a few cops and me and vet services and the VA, let's go. We just set up our veterans court and let's get going. Sometimes you just got to do it. Veterans courts are specifically set up to drill deep in each individual that comes in. What got them there? What can we do to fix them? The veteran needs to go out to the VA and get assessed. And invariably, we look at the list and say, are you willing to do these things? And if the veteran says, yes, I am, I'm willing to support you all the way. And that's what we do. So we bring them in every month, monitor them, get them hooked up with a mentor, and start down the road. Veterans are wonderful to work with because anybody who volunteers to go into service really is going to come out with discipline. And when confronted with some pretty impossible things in front of them, like how bad their life's gotten, a lot of them think it's too big. It's no, you can get this licked, get started. And veterans, when you tell them that, they get humping, they get going. Veterans are unique to this. They do what they're told, and they do it well. And all they need is some support there and a lot of encouragement. And when they do that work, we see amazing results. People who get squared away and deal with their demons. And you know where I hear it from? Their wives, their kids, their employers, saying, whatever you guys did. And I go, I didn't do anything, I just gave them an opportunity. The risk for me of not having a veterans court is I won't meet my personal mission of doing the right thing to the right person. I work really hard at that. I think the responsibility I've been given is so tremendous, I have to take it very, very seriously. And the reason why I like veterans court is I feel like I am doing the right thing to the right person. I get a lot of people that say you're creating nothing but a two-tier justice system. Like, is this some kind of VA benefit that you can also avoid criminal conviction? No, it's none of that. This is all based on morality. I think we owe these veterans that have done that combat, we owe them a chance to get back in the saddle. I've got 50 guys that aren't walking around with convictions that are doing really well right now and are back working, raising their families.